Episode 14. So in this episode, I just wanted to walk around and talk about what I'm up to. Yeah. So I'm on the way to the shop, first of all. Well, to a local music shop to get one of my size 1 reeds. I hope they're still in there. No one else gets size 1 reeds that I know of. So I ordered a packet a while ago and I've been going through them, so hopefully there's one left out of the 1 reeds. In the meantime, or in the past few days, I've also ordered a new tenor mouthpiece, size 4C Yamaha. I can't wait to play it. And it's deadly. I love playing. Like I said in previous podcasts, I love making shit things sound good. You know what I mean? So it's such a challenge. I love that. It's deadly. I'm gonna go this way. It's nice. So yeah, practice is about to begin again. Like, I do practice about an hour each day. I should be doing a lot more. I think I should be doing a lot more, but I guess whatever, that'll come when it comes. So to more practice. But I find for the next album that I'll be recording, which will have Jason McNamara and Derek White. Also Derek White's going to be on electric bass for this album, so really going to change up things for this one. And of course with Jason McNamara on drums, it'll really add that street edge to it. So yeah, electric street sound. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be changing up my embouchure for this album as well. The album won't be recorded till the 25th of August, just like a few days after the release of Prim and Primal. So I'll be already pumped, I'll be really hyped and ready for this new recording session. So my embouchure is definitely going to be a wider embouchure, a bigger embouchure, and a more projecting kind of open sound, brashier sound is what I'm going for. I find that was one of my favorite things about Is What It Is, which, by the way, I will most likely re-release in the future. That album just deserves way more credit, and I guess at the time it was more a personal journey, like just talking, doing all the trash talk I did online about it and stuff like that, which was awesome. But I guess I didn't send it to any journalist. I didn't do any of that kind of work with it. It was all me just talking about how great it was myself, you know. I didn't want anyone else to even get in the way. It was really kind of funny in ways. But it was awesome. So I will probably re-release that maybe in a year's time or something like that, and release vinyl for it too. And yeah, so till then. But one of the things I did love about that album was I had quite an open embouchure. It was real raw, it was open, it was brashy, and it was blunt. And I guess that's what I do strive for a lot, but that was definitely the most open embouchure I had in an album. It was just like I was shouting for the whole album. That's what I loved about it. It was like wah 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 wah. It was deadly. So gonna incorporate maybe some of that embouchure into the new album, and we'll see where we go with it. And I'm not sure, will I come up with a name for this new recording before it happens or not, or will it be afterwards? Maybe it will be afterwards. I think that could be exciting. You know, so yeah, style, it's all about style, like, and I just love changing up my style. I love changing up each album. Helps me not get bored. Anyone that knows me in music knows, like, if I get bored of music, I just have enough. Like, I don't want I don't want to be bored playing music. I want to change things up constantly, move forward constantly, and challenge myself constantly, because that's the thing with kind of different styles of playing, especially in the free jazz world. Like, if I find myself repeating myself or saying the same shit over and over again, it's this kind of like stagnance that I gotta break out of, because it bores the shit out of me. I only do music because I love it, and because it gives me that challenge and thrill, you know. And it's just yeah, I do it for the thrill. I do it because it's exciting, and I do it because I want to express that excitement, you know, and that thrill, you know. It's deadly. So it will be a lot more of a street album, like I said. It will definitely be probably more risky than any other album as well. Like, I think I'm going to be as brash and bold as I can about it. And yeah, lately I've been taking up different kind of exercise as well that will probably help that. I was doing all sorts of kind of different exercises coming up to Is What It Is and Prim and Primal, but lately now I've started swimming again, started doing swimming, and maybe that could help me incorporate a more fluid approach or control to a new brashness. So I guess we're going to have to see what happens with that, and yeah, we're just going to have to see what happens with that. But basically, it might give me some help towards that new way of playing, or like a longer term stamina to it, you know. It's exciting stuff. I'm going to go in the shop with this now and see what happens. The town is hopping. So yeah. Hey Frank. Oh, good man. I'm just taking a video at the moment. I hope you don't mind. It's nothing too serious. It's just for me podcast. I just decided to go for a walk, and I was like, yeah. So this is Frank, everyone. S&S Music, check them out. They're awesome. This is where I get my reeds all the time. So yeah, I was wondering, do you have size 1 reeds at the moment?
Size 1 for tenor.
For alto.
Alto.
If there's any left.
Alto, yeah, we do.
Well, hey! Exciting stuff. Deadly. Yeah, and I might order some more of them off you as well, if you don't mind. Thanks, Frank.
I mean, there's 4 in the pack there now.
I'll get. I'll just get the rest of them while I'm here. I'm not going to change them up, so I'll just buy the rest of what you have there, because. Okay, lovely, man. I do a podcast every week, so I was just like, I decided, like, I'll just walk and talk while I'm talking about my new style, and I was like, if I could, like, you know, harmless. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is that going? I don't. It's new for me now. So what's happening?
I just do it every week, and it's basically like I just talk about what I'm up to. Sometimes I find myself waffling a little bit, but I try to just talk about what I'm doing each week, and I try to make it kind of in the moment each time, like I'm talking right now as well.
Right.
This is kind of all helping, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just trying to change my style up for the next album. So,
Because that, like, I know the more you're on, the more people you gather more people as you go along, like moss, isn't it?
yeah, for sure. Like, because more people are tuning into it and they're seeing it each week. I guess I'm trying to figure out like how to kind of learn about YouTube and spreading YouTube videos out at the moment. So it's all building, So I'm trying to stay modest,
No, it's the only way. I mean, a lot of musicians come in here, they're moaning, if you look at him, and I remember his name now, he was the ex-manager of Taylor Swift.
Wow. Okay.
And Rick, go onto YouTube and put in Taylor Swift, put in Rick.
Right. Okay.
Ex-management. He's doing podcasts, but he always said you pay your money and you get. But he doesn't. It's not like that. He talks about every band should be on the 3 platforms. Now, once you're on the platform, the trick then is to get likes, have follow and likes. And you can't follow unless you have likes.
Right.
So it's important. So before you go into the room to do what he's going to teach you,
Yeah.
which is the pay part, he's giving all these little sort of nuggets of
Wisdom.
yeah. And I'm trying for the Camelot book is there. I'm trying to think how in a simple, without putting money into it, how could you promote it? How do you?
Yeah.
And he goes on he shows on the screen. He talks about. Look, do you see the green outline? He circles with where they can. That has 3 there now. If you go down here and share to 200,000 people, all of a sudden that goes to 12, and then it goes to 24, and then before that's a minute. He's giving all this stuff for free.
Yeah. All the knowledge is there at this stage, isn't it? It's just doing the work.
Yeah, and he's talking about bands, rock bands, blues bands. He said he was after Taylor Swift. He was USA's Got Talent.
Okay, yeah.
And he said he was brought on as the sort of the media coach, and 6 got into the final, and they could all sing. You wouldn't get into the final if you couldn't sing.
Right,
all
right.
able to sing, but they weren't up on their social media.
Yeah.
So he said 2 of them took me on. They have to do them separately, privately.
Yeah.
He took them on, and one of them came first, the others came second.
Wow.
It's all about getting the numbers.
Yeah.
You assume you can sing. That's a given. Now, how do you promote yourself to the right people who are going to say, yeah, I like that guy?
Yeah, it makes a difference, like, because, like, promoters and stuff, I'll go now in a sec, but I remember, like, promoters were saying to me, like, and stuff, they're like, you're doing a good job in line, stuff like that, because you're constantly doing it, whereas there could be, like, guys that are probably way better saxophone players than me, but they're but they would, like, they just don't get out there, you see, and that's what I found I had to do. I had to, like, just start trying to incorporate, like, because if I wasn't a musician, I wouldn't be on social media. I just wouldn't be on it, you know what I mean? I would just kind of do what I do and live my own life, but because I do music, I have to kind of push it, so it's part of the game these days,
And even they're talking about sort of authors. I'd be looking at how books published and what agents are looking for. The book has to be good, it has to be worthwhile. But okay, so we now look at the person.
Yeah,
How many
right.
followers have they got? Oh, they've 2.
yeah, it's crazy.
They've 2,000.
Yeah.
Now we've got some.
Like
20,000. We're very.
Yeah, because it's already there's an audience there and stuff. It's mad the way it works, It's personality is going into it as well. Not even personality, but what they're up to and how far they're in the game as well, Oh man, we just keep doing what we can,
True.
Thanks for that, Frank.
Your very best of luck.
Check out S&S Music, guys. Anytime you stop by Kilkenny, they're a good crowd. See you, Frank. There's my first promo for people ever. That was fun. So yeah, I'm just going to go for a little walk now for the rest of this, but So, yeah, like I said, Van Doren reeds, size 1. Look at those babies. I'm struggling with the Altissimo. I've always struggled with the Altissimo because I didn't do enough practice with it. So my hope is to keep working at that, and yeah, for this new album that will be recorded, I'll be incorporating a lot new intervals and all this kind of stuff. I've been working on some stuff already, like, and I know I'll have to break away from. That's what's the crack with this stuff. It's very demanding, and it's like moving between different weight classes each album, for like the equivalent of a fighter or something that has to move between weight classes. For example, like Is What It Is was extremely brashy, bold, emotional and explosive, whereas The Great Conjunction then was very fluid and scalic and flowing, not nearly as bold, you know. And yeah, Prim and Primal, I guess, was a combination of the two of them. So this next one, I'll figure out what it's going to be, but who knows what it's going to be. It's definitely yeah, I want a more garage sound anyway, is what I'm going for. Like, I love the whole garage sound, and actually this album is most likely going to be recorded back in my own gaff this time as well, just to bring back that original garage sound that I had. And I love the sound of that album. I just think it's awesome. I love everything about that album. That's the thing, like, so yeah, till then, and at the moment I'm just trying to. I was drinking a bit of coffee for the past week, but I'm not drinking anymore. Kind of got fed up with it now. Don't need it. Definitely don't need it from the lifestyle I live. I have better energy consistently without it. So yeah, we'll just keep doing what we're doing and go from there, I guess. You know, but yeah, it's that push that I find you always need, to remember to push yourself, to constantly like keep practicing, to constantly keep pushing yourself forward in your practice. Even if I only do an hour a day, I'm still pushing to at least get that hour in. And when I'm doing that hour, it isn't just like bullshitting around the instrument. I'm really kind of trying to refine and work on the things that I have to each time, because it really helps like move it to that next level. And along those processes of doing, when you're doing things, that's when things start happening. You know what I mean? When you're actually in the process of practicing and the process of learning and you know, just working on your craft, all these other ideas do spurt up in your mind, and in the best ways, you know, because your mind starts expanding, you start thinking about things differently, and you start evolving in a new way. So doing is what it's about. You have to do it. You can't just think about it. You can't just think about what you got to do and like talk about it. You have to do things if you want to do it. You know what I mean? There's no point talking and telling everyone what you're going to do or what you're going to be and all this kind of shit. You just got to do it. Just do it. Get out of your head, like, and just do the fucking work. You know, you can do it. Anyone can do it. It's just doing it. It's simple, and at the same time it can be hard work, but it's really just directing that energy instead of sitting around on the couch watching Netflix or whatever. Instead, just realize what you're doing in that moment. Just go, I don't want to do that now. I want to I want to create, or I want to practice this craft, or I want to do this, I want to do that, and then you go from there, and that's the crack. I'm going into this little shop now. This is where I get my art. I'm in a kind of painting mood today. Hopefully they have some. Yay, they do. Good stuff. good paints. Cheapest chips as well, £5. What more could you ask for? See how much money I have left on me. Yeah. Yeah, I have like grand, I guess. This and it's all good. Okay, so one canvas, one set of paints, good to go again. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So yeah, Euro 2 is the name of this shop. This is kind of fun actually. I might do podcasts like this from now on, just walk around and just kind of talk. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, how's it going? Do. Thank you very much. That's perfect. So yeah. Da. Yeah, like I said as well, I'm back meditating more often now. I do maybe twice or 3 times a day. Enjoying it. I don't know why I sighed there. I guess I was just thinking about something else I could say and all that, and where we can go from there, you know. It is definitely a different kind of challenge trying to talk while I'm walking around here, like, and there's different kind of social things, but it's actually alright. Sorry, I could get used to this. Like, I definitely feel I'd be a good like presenter or some show or some shit like that. Like one of those annoying people that like after the X Factor, like they they became like they became a presenter of some fucking show and then just never did music again. Nah, I couldn't go that far. I wouldn't be able for that. I'm not sell out enough for that shit. But it's a funny idea, you know. So yeah, town is hopping. It's Saturday, but I'll release this tomorrow because the podcasts are Sunday now. Sunday's a better day. People are busy Saturdays. Sunday's a nice day to chill out, listen to Adam Nolan talk some shit, talk about saxophone and jazz and all that kind of crack. So why not? I'd tune into that, wouldn't you? So yeah, I think I'm going to take it easy today now and do a little bit of painting, think about a few things that I have to incorporate in my playing. I'm after printing out some kind of exercises and new techniques and stuff like that I got to work on for the next level in my playing. So I guess we're going to see where we go from there. Until then, I guess that's the crack. I will chat to you next time. Peace out.